As an OKR coach, Objective Key Result Area coach, as an executive coach, I come across this frustrating statement from many an executive. What are the hindrances? They are not being promoted in the ladder. What is their lagging behind? Why they are not being elevated? Or what are the qualities they are having for which they are not being, you know, promoted? And what are the frustrating factors rather is pulling them down? So many, executive had contacted me. So that is why this video I am preparing, for them and the people who are having these qualities and has to, develop this quality immediately, make some corrections immediately. See, as a leader, what are the qualities that are pulling you back? And how can you correct that? That will be the main discussing point, and the key takeaway will be of that, those points. What are the frustrating factors of a leader not to be promoted? By the way, friends, I am Suresh Chandra Mahapatra, widely known as Talk to Mahapatra, and you people addresses me Mentor Mahapatra. Thank you very much addressing me Mentor Mahapatra. So as an objective key result area coach, OKRA coach, as an executive coach, as a leadership coach, a business consultant, sales trainer, motivational speaker, and last but not least, YouTuber. Yeah. So before you, so just to define the frustrating factors of a leader, which is arresting him, is promotion or elevation. Hope that will enthuse you all, right? Well, friends, so Johan, objective key result area coach, OKR coach. So as a leadership coach, so what I communicate to you all, as a leader, it is important to continuously strive for improvement and growth. I always say that leadership is a journey, that's not a destination. However, sometimes it can feel like you be stuck and rot are not making the progress you like. Yeah, it is you, everybody in leadership journey, they might have, feeling stuck and there is no, a bend has already in the road, so road is closed, they feel. So there are some frustrating reasons or frustrating factors. So you may not become a better leader or a prospering leader, although you are having an aspiration to go up. See, in leadership, are you willing to listen? Then whom? Maybe your mentor, maybe your coach, maybe your senior, maybe the entrepreneur, maybe your manager, maybe your CEO. What happens when your achievement is good? You are in a goody position. You are unwilling to listen to the people. You think that, you have achieved the miracle. This is the most frustrating reason you may not be improving as a leader. Is that you are unwilling to listen your upline and your downline, to your seniors and to your employees. By failing to listen, you may be missing out on the valuable insights and suggestions that could help you, your team, and your organization as a whole to thrive. So to become a better leader, it is important and imperative to be open to hearing what your seniors are saying, what your employees are saying, what your friends are saying, what your mentor is saying, what your coach is saying. Of course, your 2 years must be focused to the suggestion and you are the person to finalize that. So, my dear leaders, if you want to delete the factors of frustration from you, listen to learn. Listen to lead. Listen to leverage the ideas. Number 2, are you egoistic? You have an enlarged ego. What happens when heart is enlarged? So you have an enlarged ego. The frustrating reason you may not be improving as a leader is that you have an enlarged ego. Ego can be a powerful force, but it can also hold you back as a leader. It put you in your backseat. To become a better leader, it is important to check your ego at the doorstep and to open to learning from others. See, people are library, my dear friends, forever. So don't ego is a lock, and you need to open it to the key. I am giving it to you. No ego, so far the learning part is concerned, because you are in the leadership. You have to learn, relearn, and de-learn also. Yes. So have a small size ego. Sometimes ego needed. Have a small size ego, which can be pocketed. Oh, I'm clear to you, clearly communicating me. And a leader becomes great. From good to get to phenomenal leader. And the leader who knows how to delegate, the leader who knows whom to delegate, the leader who knows when to delegate, is whom, when, where, how, and which thing to be delegated. All things are not to be delegated, cannot be delegated. There are some important things you have to keep it with you. So frustrating reason you may not be improving as a leader is that you have a poor delegation skill. By failing to delegate, you may be taking on too much and not allowing your team to grow and develop. Unless you delegate the things to your team, how come they grow? See, now everything is self-centered. So to become a better leader, it is important to learn how to delegate effectively and empower your team to take ownership of their work. See, if your employees will not take the ownership, if the belongingness will not develop among them towards their organization, the organization will static. Its growth will not be there in the double digit. And do you lack of trust? This can be another frustrating factor. You may not be improving as a leader is that you lack of trust. You lack trust. So by failing to build trust, you may be hindering your ability to lead effectively. To become a better leader, it is important to focus on building trust through consistent actions and open communication and transparency. Consistent action, open communication, and transparency. So by that, you can be, trust more to your people. So unless you are trusted, your leadership will not shine and you will not. So another reason, you are not consistent. See, another frustrating factor, you may not be improving as a leader is that you are not being consistent. As a leader, it is important to be reliable and consistent in your actions and your decisions, the decisions you are taking every now and then. So by being consistent, you can earn the trust and respect of your team and create a cohesive and a productive work environment. And last but not least, the transparency. Finally, a frustrating factor you may not be improving as a good to great leader is that you lack of transparency. To become a better leader, it is important to focus on being transparent and open with your team, and to be willing to share important informations and decisions to your team. See, but your achievement is the summation of the achievement of your team, of your people, of your colleagues. So if the decision you are taking, that will not be transformed, informed, communicated to your team, through whom you will achieve the great job. So by being transparent, you can foster a sense of trust and collaboration with your team. So which can lead to increased productivity and success. So by addressing this common frustration, you can start making progress and become a better leader. Remember, leadership is a journey, not a destination. And it's important to continuously strive for growth and improvement. And here, keep your breathing space open for your personal growth and development. So unless that happens, you cannot grow from a good leader to a great leader, to great leader to a leader of, world CEO, phenomenal leader. And last but not least, I always say that as a leader, you must lead from your body, from your mind, and from your spirit. So it is frustrating to see a leader fail their organization, but it is just as frustrating to the leader when they fail themselves. So fail in leadership and fall in leadership. Many people fall in leadership, and the people who fail in leadership because of this frustrating factors. So I don't wish, TTM Academy never wish that you fail in leadership, rather you fall in leadership. And falling in leadership and to be a phenomenal leader, communicate, contact, talk to Mahapatra. Our mail ID, TTM Academy of Excellence @gmail.com, or you can WhatsApp and communicate with us 7978 or 94370 45180. Choice is yours. If you want to, delete those frustrating factors and to be a phenomenal leader, immediately make a course correction of these frustrating factors from your leadership habit or job. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.